So I kind of fed off the bandwagon when it comes to my to-do list. The problem with to-do lists in general is that if you don't keep up with them, they go stale. And then when you come back to them, they're not really any good. So I thought it'd be a good opportunity to record what I'm doing with my to-do list. And so here it is. And quite a few things have changed. A quick recap. This is todo.com. You have your days on top, and then down here you have these separate lists. And the way that I use this is that I take tasks from down here and drag them onto a day, like tape and mud hallway. I drag it up here and plan to get it done, and if it doesn't get done, I can drag it back down. Everyone comes up with their own way of using this kind of tool. But anyway, things have changed. So if I come up here and press recurring, these are tasks that automatically recur. Like practice vocals occurs every day. Do allowances goes every week on a Friday. But some of these aren't my responsibility anymore, or some of these things I just don't do anymore. So the practice vocals, actually today is my last vocal lesson. I'm stopping my vocal lessons right now because it costs a lot of money, and I have debts that I want to get rid of, and I only have so much time. It's very hard to practice my vocals in the day. Both Michelle and I work from home now, and so I don't know. There's too much resistance in the way. So I'm going to delete this, and you'll see up here on Sunday it says practice vocals, on Monday it says practice vocals. When I delete this recurring to do, it disappears. It's a pretty handy tool. So the allowances. Well, this year, Michelle is doing the finances, so I don't have to do that. Checking in with my siblings regarding the house. I do want to continue doing that, but I don't want to do it every week, so I'm going to get rid of that. Meet with Michelle regarding finances. I'm not going to keep that on my to-do list because it's just part of my rhythm. This is one of the things I struggle with too, because on one hand, I want to have it on my to-do list because it feels good to cross it off, right? But sometimes crossing something off doesn't feel that good if it's not something that you have to put any effort into. For example, I could put on my to-do list breathing and I could cross that off every day. It's kind of fake though. And since I do this anyway, I'm going to get rid of it. Pay a house payment. I don't do that anymore. Michelle does. Cutting my hair. That's probably something that I should keep on there because that's something that I need to keep on top of. Monthly stipends, don't have to do that. Collecting the monthly rent. Yeah, that's something I should be doing because we haven't really integrated that into the finances yet. So I'm going to leave that. I'm going to leave that there right now until we figure it out. It's amazing, though. It's amazing how much that removes from my to-do list. Like, a lot of my energy was probably going into finances. In fact, I know that is the case because now Michelle's doing it. She's had to spend quite substantial energy just keeping track of things. And it's cool because we're both pretty much on the same page now with this stuff. Like, I felt like we were on the same page before, but now I realize we weren't, Okay, so looking at this a little more, though. Well, I have cut hair on Friday, January 27th, but if I go forward, I also have cut hair there. So I'm going to just get rid of that one. The monthly rent was good, and I'm just going to get rid of that for now since it's there anyway. Okay, so looking at a few of these other things, though, there's talk to Dave about wedding. Dave's my brother. I did talk to him about the wedding, so that's good. I got a few other things. Cancel Magic Jack subscription. We had this Magic Jack subscription when we were doing foster care. It's like a phone line, but it ran through the internet. And we pay it yearly, and it's coming up, and I need to cancel it before it comes out. Convert Liquid Web to Joint card. and convert Hello Mobile to giant card. So I had a couple of payments coming out on a credit card because we got cash back on that. And well, since Michelle's doing the finances now, we talked about it, and we're just going to move that over to the main card so that, you know, it's just a little more straightforward. So that's pretty good. Yeah. So these are okay. I'm just trying to remember how I had this set up. It's crazy because I really haven't used this in such a long time. But single day low effort tasks. Cutting my hair. That's funny. That's funny that that's there. Buying a dash cam. Multi-day high effort task or multi-day high effort projects. So the single day low effort tasks, these are just tasks that I could just work on in an evening and get done. But over here are multi-day high effort projects like working on the hallway. And the idea was that for every project, I would have a task in this section that I could take and do that would get me closer to completing that project. And we actually have been working on the hallway. And this weekend, we're planning on really working on that a lot more. So I'm going to say work on hallway, work on hallway. Oh, work on hallway. And I'm just putting these general tasks up here because I know that that's going to be fairly substantial. And then Friday is today. Go to my final music, my final vocal lesson. Might as well enjoy that. My teacher wasn't there last week, so this week it's an hour instead of 30 minutes. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, I feel a little bit better about this. I'm going to start trying to keep on top of this stuff. But yeah, I think we're good for now. So yeah, there we go. That's it. Now my to-do list is cleaned up, and I don't know. I'm really happy it's Friday, and I'm very excited to get this hallway done. So I'll probably try to record little bits of it, but it's really hard to record stuff while you're doing it, especially for things like mudding, painting, because you don't want to get your phone covered in mud or paint. But I'll try to get little snippets just to show what's going on, the kind of before and after, and I'll post that at some point. But I'm really excited to get this done because, again, our plan in the first quarter is getting these projects finished, these house projects. And this is one of the major three. There's like the hallway, there's my son's bedroom, and then there's Michelle's office / Everly's bedroom because she's moving into that. So there's like three major big projects, and the hallway is one of them. Then there's two left, and yeah, my boy's room shouldn't be that hard, but the office / bedroom, a little bit more work, but again, not that big of a deal. Anyway, I'm gonna get my day started, and I'll catch up with you guys later.